I'm convinced that the Western modern black Jezebel is the most racist weapon ever created to annihilate the black family.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm wrong? So if I say the words baby mama, who do you think of first? Becky, Maria, Chun-Li, or Shaniqua?
Stop him!
What other group has 80% of their women willing to go out of their way to choose the type of dude they know would be dysfunctional? But before you tell me that my mama's black or that I hate myself, let me let you be the judge. I'ma put a young man on the screen and you tell me if this looks like someone that you would choose to be your child's father. Now I understand if you grew up in the racist government concentration camp they call the hood, but imagine if you didn't. Imagine you grew up with wealth, privilege, and opportunity. What would influence you to pick that as your child's father? Maybe we should ask Yaya Mayweather, or maybe we should ask Sky Jackson, or maybe we should ask the dumbass Coi Leray.
Can y'all believe that I am 5 months? I have 4 more months to go. And I'm so widow.
For all y'all that don't know, Coi Leray is a struggle rapper and the daughter of Benzino. Benzino was the co-owner of Source Magazine, a popular hip-hop publication in the 90s and early 2000s. So he was rich and not an absent father like Coi Leray tried to have the world believe to boost her relatability amongst black Jezebels. But just like I said about Bad Baby,
that's me.
They choose to pick a thug and have his baby due to the deadly influence of black women.
It's so good. One thing I could say is being pregnant, I appreciate my mother so much. Like, it just makes you appreciate your mom. Like, when they be like, I carried you and took care of you your whole life, oh, trust me. They ain't playing no games when they say that. And the way that this shit takes over your body, oh my God. It's not for the weak. But it's an exciting thing to look forward to and to be a part of. So I'm very grateful and excited.
Hey, Mom! I'm a fucking genius!
Black Jezebels are the epitome of evil. Look how happy she is. She's happy that her baby daddy is a drug addict, gang-banging thug rapper that goes by the name of Trippie Redd.
Only thing I'm very worried about, besides giving birth, because I heard it is the most painful thing in the world, is my face getting fat.
You stupid.
I want y'all to answer this question. If you had to pick a struggle that you thought that the black family would eventually overcome, which struggle would you pick? The struggle of Jim Crow and segregation, or the modern black Jezebel?
Number one. 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 Number one.
Trippie Redd is rich, but he sure can't afford to put a ring on her finger. I wonder why. But I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I'm sure Trippie Redd is a great guy.
Can y'all believe that I am 5 months? I have 4 more months to go. And I'm so widow.
You're so cute.
A few moments later.
Did Coi Leray just reveal that she got cheated on? By the looks of it, yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, there's a big surprise! That's an incredible... I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise!
She just took to Instagram stories tonight, posting a black screen with just text saying, "Nothing worse than being cheated on. I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. God bless."
2 seconds earlier.
Only thing I'm very worried about, besides giving birth, because I heard it is the most painful thing in the world. It's the most painful thing in the world.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich.
She's currently expecting a baby with Trippie Redd, and when I went back to her Instagram post announcing that pregnancy, the photos of him within that swipe are gone. So it's not looking too good for this guy over here. I got nothing to say. Honestly, my heart goes out to Coi Leray, and I just, awful situation, and I feel so bad for her.
Meanwhile.
Oh.
Trippie was out in them streets. They spotted him and asked him, Trippie, why did you cheat on your new baby mama? His response was,
I don't know, bro.
Sensational.
according to Wikipedia, when Coi Leray was in middle school, the kids nicknamed her Adeline because they knew her ass was out of line. What kind of level 99 Jezebel do you have to be to get cheated on by a 5'6" dude that looked like the human version of a black Chucky doll?
Coi Leray just announced that she was pregnant. It was a little hard to tell that she was pregnant because she was so skinny, so she probably had to wait till she she almost pretty much due. I think her due date is next month, if I'm not mistaken. So she's gone this way. We had no idea that she was with Trippie Redd. This actually looks like a stud too. He does with them dreads. I don't know why she like stud looking men. She just announced after he done gave her a push present, not even an early push present, a used Land Rover. She done unveiled that they was in a relationship. Now they got a baby. No marriage, no wedding ring, nowhere. And just said that not only after he gave her a push present, he just gave her a side bitch. Okay. And so nothing worse than being cheated on. Coi Leray says, I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. God bless. And so on them stress hormones with the baby, and I just don't know why she thought a nigga that looked like this wouldn't cheat though.
Bless her heart. She's an idiot.
Just don't know. I got a lot to say about this. I hope she knows that this is not her fault.
A bullshit?
When a man cheats, that has nothing to do with you.
How, Sway?
And I know it sucks that you're pregnant and your hormones are all over the place. Your emotions are all over the place. When she does listen to this video, because we are going to cut it out and put it out, like, Coi, it's not you, baby.
Stop the cap.
It's not you. You're not the first woman to get cheated on. You're not the last one to get cheated on. You definitely won't be the last. When they buying you gifts and parading you around, it creates an illusion, and it kind of tells the side bitches like, yo, don't ruin this for her. Like, I'm taking care of you behind the scenes, but don't ruin this for her. When you get these flashy men, it's like they're trying to make up for what they're not really giving you. And I know she's always suspected that. Like, come on, bro, come on. Like, the man drinks lean in the morning for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, child. Like, Coi, this ain't got nothing to do with you. And second of all, like, you're not married. Most men this age don't even know how to take a woman being pregnant. I don't think that he doesn't love you. I think he loves you.
Are you serious?
But he would love you more if he loved himself. And obviously for him to go out and cheat is an insecurity within himself.
That's a damn lie.
Now you on the internet crying over a nigga that we was shocked about when you popped out with him anyway. Moving on.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
The most racist movie in American history was titled A Birth of a Nation. Tell me how that ain't a metaphor for what the black Jezebel is doing to the black community today.
What you talking about, Willis?
They choose to birth the seed of a man that upholds every racist stereotype. And that creates a nation of ninjas that go out and fuck up our image all across the world. The racism in that movie failed because it was too obvious, so they created the Black Jezebel because what she does flies under the radar. Notice how Coi Leray only mentioned her mama when she was talking about how excited she was to be pregnant with this ninja's baby. Don't that sound like something a would-be single mother would say? And if you need any more proof, the father that raised her while her mama was out busy being a Jezebel didn't even know that she was pregnant.
I'm gonna be a granddad. Ain't that something? Wow, man, that's like, I just found out last night. I don't know when this is gonna air, but I just found out, like, I think the first of the year, I think the January 1st, I think I found out. I think I found out when the world found out.
About Trippie Redd being her baby's father.
I gotta think about that question. I gotta give it a little bit of time before I answer that. I like to think about things before, I want to, I don't know enough about him you know, I don't, I've never met him personally. And I've heard a few of his songs, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to judge based off off the internet, because Lord knows I hate when they do it to me. But yeah, this is a different moment right now, man. First, I want to congratulate both of them, and I'm happy. I would like to see him put a ring on her finger. I would like him to marry her. I would love that. Regardless of me meeting him or not necessarily knowing him, but just the fact that I know that he's going to be around, because it's so important for, a child to grow up with both parents, if that can happen. And if that can happen, it's just such a beautiful thing. Because, there's so many issues when the father's here and the mother's here, and we know that firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
The Black Jezebel's endgame goal is to ensure that black boys and girls grow up to be perpetual failures.
He ain't lying.
Why ain't Samsung's daughters doing this? The 4B movement started in Korea and they not even this destructive. If Chun-Li was born rich, she's not gonna do this to her community, but Sky Jackson, Yaya Mayweather, and Coi Leray will. In my opinion, that's what self-hatred looks like. You gotta really have a disdain for your people to be born rich and subject your child to that ghetto nonsense. But I'm open to the discussion. If it's not racism, if it's not self-hatred, then what is it? Leave your answers in the comments below. Let's discuss. But before we discuss that, I'm gonna say something and I want y'all to think about it. I want y'all to really think about what I'm about to say. Slave masters wanted black people ignorant, foolish, broken, and loyal to ensuring it stays that way. What is the difference between that and the men that black women choose to represent her community in the future?
Why am I picking before my husband? I pick terrible men still. I pick terrible ones. Like that, what does that say about me and where my self-esteem is?
Talk about that quite a bit.
We do.
Your self-worth matters. We also break down that you are the common denominator in every failed relationship you've ever had. And if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. So you have to be the reason to change, because if you are unwilling to do so and you're trying to get somebody who has quality of character and self-worth and you're a POS, nobody's going to want to be with you.
Right.
So you have to do the work in between relationships, get rid of the baggage, and start working on being a better person and hope that you can find somebody that's willing to match that effort.
You mean you weren't gonna ask me to marry you?
What are you, fucking nuts?
You thought